Welcome to Seahawk Central News. I'm Corin Sponsler.
And I'm Kristen Dray. Today we'll be taking a look at goals and hopes Chancellor Jose Sartorelli has for UNCW.
Along with guest speakers and a new sorority to begin on the UNCW campus. Stay tuned because Seahawk Central News starts right now.
Dr. Sue Kizos was named the recipient of the 2016 Outstanding Informal Educator in Science, Mathematics, and Technology Education Award. Dr. Kizos is currently the UNCW Youth Programs Director and oversees various projects for the STEM-related topics in UNCW's Watson College of Education. Kizos developed the hands-on science program for children Kinder Science in collaboration with the National Institutes of Health. Her department will be involved in the April 2016 UNCW STEM Expo.
Chancellor Jose Sartorelli strives for excellence at UNCW. Sartorelli has many plans in place for the university. Sartorelli hopes to raise $100 million by 2021. With a portion of these funds, he plans to provide more scholarships to incoming students and resurface and renovate UNCW's track. Sartorelli also hopes to raise the university's average SAT scores to above 1150, and he plans to raise the freshman retention rate to 90%. Sartorelli also has plans to increase the number of transfer students from North Carolina community colleges. Sartorelli wants to continue improving UNCW and make it a notable university.
An MBA program at UNCW claims ranking among the top 50 most affordable MBAs. The online business education resource Top Management Degrees placed the Cameron School of Business number 48 out of 50 in the country. Top Management Degrees inspected over 500 business schools, selecting 50 based solely on the cost of in-state tuition and fees. Cameron's estimated tuition and fees totals under $14,000. Cameron's dean, Robert Burris, believes that this is a great honor and high quality to the program really distinguishes them from other schools.
UNCW's Camp Lejeune Extension ranks among the top 100 sites offering college-level examination program tests. The College Board recognizes the campuses that administer the most CLEP exams annually. The Base Education Testing Center gave 296 tests, allowing students to earn academic credits for what they learned through independent study, work experience, or service in the military. UNCW is the only school in North Carolina to be recognized in the top 100 for 2014 to 2015.
UNCW is one of 4 institutions nationwide to serve as an official partner site for CVERS. Formerly known as iPlant, CVERS is a collaborative scientific network data management program that aims to push boundaries and challenge the convention in conventional ways of doing science. The rebrand emphasizes the project's capacity to provide data management services beyond plant sciences and across scientific disciplines.
2 UNCW graduates have been named to the 15 Potters to Watch in 2016 list. Noah Rydell and Jessica Phillips are among the artists spotlighted by the C-File daily publication for their work in contemporary pottery. UNCW professor of studio art Aaron Wilcox taught the two and said, "They are both critical artists who see their work in larger context of ceramics, art, and the human condition." Rydell graduated in 2002 and Phillips in 2006. Several of Phillips' pieces can still be found in the Fisher University Union.
Creative writing professor Michael White will speak on February 1st as part of the UNCW Lifelong Learning Speaker Series. Osher Lifelong Learning Institute sponsors the series. White will give a lecture titled Vermeer and Contemporary Mind and discuss his memoir, Travels in Vermeer. Vermeer is an artist whose popularity has grown in the past few decades. His most celebrated painting is Girl with the Pearl Earring. White will discuss his own perspective on Vermeer's artwork.
January 30th to February 5th marks the 23rd Annual Intercultural Week, which kicks off the annual Intercultural Festival. Taking place in the Burney Center on Saturday, January 30th, the festival includes food, dance and musical performances, and cultural diversity exhibits. Films, performances, panel discussions, and lectures will all focus on the port city's rich diversity. All events are open and free to the public.
Monday, February 1st welcomes Dr. Habibi's Music Around the World demonstration. The UNCW Philosophy and Religion professor plays recorded musical selections of the world in Lumina Theater from 2 to 4 p.m.
Diego Fonseca guest lectures on the form of narrative journalism on Wednesday, February 3rd. His presentation, Narrative Journalism, a transnational dialogue between Latin America and the North, occurs from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Fonseca has been published in numerous cultural, Latin American, and Spanish magazines. He is also the editor-at-large of a Peruvian-based New Yorker-style magazine.
The Building a Better Wilmington campaign presents the film Wilma Daniels, Living a Life of Legacy. The screening will take place Thursday, February 4th at 6 p.m. in Lumina Theater. A panel discussion about how you can impact the area you live follows the screening. A reception will then wrap up the event.
The sorority Kappa Delta will establish a new chapter on the UNCW campus. National Vice President of the sorority, Betty Mulkey, states on the sorority's website that the students at UNCW are engaged and committed to serving their communities and the world. Kappa Delta is ready to soar with the Seahawks. The new chapter appears on campus for the 2016 spring semester.
The Office of Student Leadership and Engagement sponsors the 22nd annual Young at Heart Social. More than 150 senior adults from the Port City area dance and socialize with over 100 student volunteers. The event includes refreshments, an open dance floor, and live music performed by the Dusty Long Jazz Band. This year's event will take place on Wednesday, February 10th in the Bernie Center from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. The sponsors are now accepting volunteers and guests to RSVP.
Our reporter, Laura Delabadia, asks students their opinions on this week's Talk on the Walk.
Welcome to Talk on the Walk. I'm Laura Delabadia. For many students who live on campus or have back-to-back classes, they depend on the food facilities on UNCW campus. UNCW has many food facilities on campus. Today, I'm asking students what they think of those facilities and the food there.
I think the dining facilities are great here on campus. They offer a variety of options. I think it's great.
I think it's all good. WAG is kind of done a dubs sort of thing now, so it's a little bit slower, but it's all good kind of still.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're trying to improve, but what he said about WAG, they're definitely slowing it down, getting the making the whole cook to order type deal. I think it'd be much more efficient if you had just like actual food there for like indefinitely, so people can just come pick up their food instead of having to wait for their food to be cooked and whatnot. So
I haven't eaten on campus in a while. I did like it when I was a freshman, and I hear Hawks is pretty great now. But I chose to mainly just cook at home because I wanted to learn how to cook more and cook some healthier foods.
I just think we should have more healthy opportunities, especially in like WAG and like when we're over here in Fisher Student Union.
I really like Hawks Nest because they have a Chick-fil-A.
And Dubs is my favorite place to eat.
I think like the overall like look is fine, but I think they could branch out to like other like local restaurants and pull them in. Like I know my friends at other universities, they have like Papa John's on campus, or I have Taco Bell on campus and stuff like that. So
I think the food's pretty good. I think Hawks Nest has a good variety, and even though WAG can be kind of gross sometimes, like it's like you can get as much as you want, so it's good.
And those were the opinions some of our students had to offer. Let us know what you think on this subject on our social media sites. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Laura Delabadia.
For our weekly student spotlight, we recognize the 2015 Lumina News Person of the Year. UNCW senior Sam Athey is completing her degree in marine biology and is researching the dangers of plastic to marine life. She also has been driving the movement of keeping plastic out of our ocean. She and her friends founded the UNCW student chapter of the Plastic Ocean Project last year, which now has over 80 members from throughout the academic departments. Through the Plastic Ocean Project, Athey organizes weekly Wrightsville beach sweeps and is helping local restaurants to become ocean-friendly certified.
You can be our eyes and ears on campus and in the Port City area. Send us any bits of information you would like us to report on or investigate on, as well as submitting your photos, quotes, and the names of any Seahawks you think are outstanding. All to tealtvnews@gmail.com.
The time comes once again for us to sign off this week's episode of Seahawk Central News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kristen Dray.
And I'm Corin Sponsler. Have a fantastic weekend, and as always, continue soaring high, Seahawks.